In-game currency, the cash where you don't spend any real cash, unless you do. What is in-game currency? Well, I don't know because there isn't a clear definition on Wikipedia, so... In-game currency, a fictional virtual method of exchange that requires the user to use multiple methods to gain more. Wonderful. Why talk about this silly non-existent money? Well, to compare them, because why not? I seek to compare and find the in-game currency worth the most. How exactly? Easy. First, we're going to separate our search into two categories, purchasable and unpurchasable. Purchasable currency can be defined as currency that is gained through monetary means. Unpurchasable currency is currency that cannot be gained through monetary means and must be earned through gameplay. It's in the name. Why exactly put it into two categories? Well, simply trying to put everything in one category would make it unfair on how they would be calculated. You'll see. Now that you got everything out of the way, let's get started. Hold it! A quick disclaimer before jumping in. I am using a rather small sample size due to time constraints and not having played multiple of the games that appear. I may also get certain things about these games incorrect. If so, please correct me. Now we can get started. To begin, we're going to calculate the purchasable in-game currency. To calculate this form of currency, we are going to use USD and take the lowest possible amount purchasable. Using the lowest amount as highest tiers may give you bonuses, and dividing it by its in-game counterpart to get the equivalent of what it's worth in USD. Now I'm going to start us off with some of the popular currencies available. We all know V-Bucks, that nice round blue coin with a V in the middle. But is the Fortnite economy better than it seems? Well, calculating V-Bucks gets us around 1 to 0.00899 USD, or around 112 V-Bucks equaling $1. Fun fact. Did you know that on January 3rd, 2025, a singular V-Buck was worth more than a ruble? It's true. The conversion rate was 1 to 0.0087 USD, only 0.00029 USD less than a V-Buck. Crazy to think about, isn't it? Robux, the thing little children without screen time limits buy with their parents' credit cards. Why do the children want it? To flex on other kids, of course. Calculating the in-game currency gets us a ratio of 1 Robux being worth roughly 0.013 USD. Only slightly higher than V-Bucks. Now we got Minecoins, exclusively only on Bedrock Edition for some reason. Doing the math gets us 1 Minecoin for 0.00625 USD, the lowest of the three so far. Going to quickly list off the rest of the purchasables in-game currency before announcing the winner. Gems and Angry Birds Transformers go for around 0.016 USD per gem. Animal Gem has two currencies called Diamonds and Sapphires, with Diamonds being worth 1 to 0.395 and Sapphires being worth 1 to 0.009 USD. Did you know that Among Us has in-game currency? Well, anyway, stars are worth around 0.05 USD. Apex Legends is certainly a game. Apex coins go for around 1 to 0.00998 USD. Call of Duty points go for 1 to 0.00995 USD. Somebody's parents probably pay for gold bars in Candy Crush. Didn't think they'd be worth 1 to 0.199 USD though. Showbucks are quite the thing. The Fall Guys currency goes for 1 to 0.00995 USD. Gems and Clash of Clans have a ratio of 1 to 0.013 USD. Random pick here. Genshin Impact's Genesis Crystals are worth 1 to 0.00995 USD. Overwatch coins are 1 to 0.00998 USD. Remember Pixelgun 3D back in the 2010s? Coins in this game go 1 to 0.0198. Pokemon Go was on top of the world at one point. Pokecoins are worth 1 to 0.00099 USD. Haven't heard much from Sea of Thieves. The Agent coins are 1 to 0.01089 USD. Some guys going for two currencies here. Gems are 1 to 0.00796 USD, while tokens are 1 to 0.01996 USD. Subway Surfers, every Reddit story time's favorite video game, has coins for 1 to 0.000132 USD. Now that we've got over the candidates from this very small list, who comes out on top? Animal Jam's Diamonds take first place with a ratio of 1 to 0.395 USD, with Candy Crush's Gold Bars taking second with 1 to 0.199 USD. Some guys in third with a rate of 1 to 0.01996. Now that we've decided the winner of the purchasable category, who will our contestants be for our unpurchasable category? To calculate the exchange rate, we must first find an item closest to that of the real world, taking real world's price and dividing it by its fictional counterpart's price. Another quick disclaimer. The real world item chosen is one of many available. An item may have several brands and prices and as such may result in different calculations. Now let's get started. The Italian plumber always got a fat stash of cash, but there isn't really any in the game item similar to the real world, unless you go flat. Paper Mario Shroom Grocery has dried pasta for 5 coins. Comparing that to Barilla gluten-free spaghetti pasta from Target, worth 2.79 USD, you can get a rate of 1 to 0.558 USD. Did you know that Costco Pizza has a website? Neither did I. Sonic Unleashed is one of the only Sonic games to have an item shop we can effectively use to analyze what rings are worth, using the pizza to buy from the traveling salesman Wento and comparing it to a Costco wholesale pizza, which can be bought for 9.95 USD. We get 1 to 0.4975. Now I'm going to list the remaining contestants. Animal Crossing New Horizons has a literal Switch you could buy. How convenient is that? If we take the specific model compared to the physical version, we get a bell ratio of 1 to 0.008342 USD. Deltarune sells donuts. If we compare a Krispy Kreme donut to a Heart donut, we can get the conversion rate of 1 to 0.04975. It's the end of the world and for allowed in the drink that's perfect for the job is a Nuka-Cola. Using a Coke Zero Sugar in a glass bottle worth $6.49, we can get a 1 to 0.3245 ratio. Final Fantasy has eye drops for a very specific reason, but if we compare them to Therateer's Dry Eye Lubricant from Target, worth $9.19, our Gill is worth 1 to 0.1838. Persona is on here because they got mouthwash. And comparing that to Listerine Antiseptic Mouthwash, worth $7.99, we get yen worth to 0.0177. Pokemon Dollars got it real easy. Using the Soda Pop and comparing it to our Moon Premium Carbonated Soft Drink, worth $2.49, we get a solid 1 to 0.0083. Stardew Valley has oil and I gotta use it. Great Value Light Tasting Olive Oil, worth $6.64, gets us a ratio of 1 to 0.0332 USD. Yakuza's last on the roster with turmeric tablets compared to Curcumin Elite Turmeric Extract, worth $24.75. We get 1 to 0.0825. With that out of our way, our winner is Paper Mario's coins being worth 1 to 0.558 USD, with Sonic in a close second of 1 to 0.4975, and Fallout reaching third with a 1 to 0.3245. That's gonna be the end of this venture. If you got any currencies I may have missed, feel free to say so. Have a good one.